I was recently working on another video for you all, but there was something that got my attention as of late. Something that caught my eye on the principle of the matter rather than its immediate impact. It was brought to my attention that something very suspicious was occurring on a video or two of mine. Behold, the analytics for my recent dramatic reading. You're looking at this correctly. That is 22 dislikes in the course of one day. Now this is very suspicious on 3 levels. Not only was it a very sporadic outrage, with no visible sources of exposure, and not only was it not accompanied by any other signs of disapproval, like comments, blog posts, or even tweets, but it also happened on a video which didn't have much of a reason for all this disliking. I made criticisms and jabs here and there, but it's nothing I was expecting something like this over. But then I took a look back at the last video I noticed this on. At the time, I thought it was a typical and petty source of dislikes since I called out cringe enthusiasts. Let's just say cringe culture has a reputation, after all. But I noticed that, once again, a massive chunk of these dislikes appeared suddenly. That told me this was not an organic burst of outrage like I initially anticipated. This was one person, or one party, that was attempting to mass downvote using bots or a brigade of people. A practice that was heavily frowned upon when some Redditors tried brigading with League of Legends, but I digress. Now if you tell me that this doesn't matter too much, I might agree. After all, I don't care much about appeasing YouTube's broken algorithms. I care much more about entertaining a discerning clientele with the people that are regulars to my videos. This is especially the case for a number of people in the CC. I am very much grateful for my videos spreading by word of mouth on here. But once again, it's the principle of the matter that disappoints me on this. First off, this is discourse to me, which is effectively nothing. It's worth less than scat, because at least the scat will compost and do something noticeable. What smart and emotionally invested person is going to give a shit about some arbitrary numbers? Disliking is something toddlers commonly do on finger family videos by accident. If someone looks purely at dislikes and skips a video for no other reason than that, you're a damn fool. And if you're gonna disagree with me, at least give me justification instead of being unintelligent. Second, YouTube itself has been doing a better job at keeping people from seeing content than you ever would. Why do you think I've been keeping receipts on this platform? It's been well known that YouTube neglects to bring videos on people's subscription feeds. And hell, YouTube has tried to slowly phase out that function by pushing stuff like trending videos and recommendations onto filthy casuals. You think you're much of an obstacle compared to the Lovecraftian algorithms running YouTube? And I would say how dare you, because you're trying to make that worse by attempting to abuse YouTube systems. But honestly, the third thing is much worse than that. Third, how fucking dare you try to be so cowardly with your discourse to me. You tried to pull something scummy and impactful with full anonymity, no notification or tracks behind your actions, and nothing of substance to chastise you over. You thought you could run away from me long enough to keep doing your passive-aggressive behavior. But surprise, Anon, I caught you in the act, and now everyone knows what you're up to. Now I normally would be showing contempt about this, but I'm feeling generous right now. I mean, if you're trying enough to do this, there must be something you can do right here. So Anon, you have 2 or 3 options here. I say 3 because you might shed light on this and show that it's more than just one guy with bots or an organized crew, but that's unlikely, so I won't count on it. Your first option is to turn yourself in and let me know that you were the one responsible, like in the comments below. That way, we can stop and move past this. I'll put an edit in the description right here, and people will know that this is old drama. Whether or not you remove your mass dislikes is optional because I imagine dislike bots aren't programmed to hit undo. But it is extra proof that you did it and you're sorry if you do undislike. Your second option is to stay anonymous, live with your mistakes, and have people be aware of this so they can like my content more to counter your bullshit. I normally don't even talk about this, but people might just rubber band this on you if you dislike more and more. The choice is yours, Anon, but you'd best act quickly if you want me to publicly forgive you. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got a commentary to work on with a fan of mine that requested I cover him. See ya.